My birthday week, that means it's going to be a good week. Any birthday week is a good week, right? I want to talk about what I'm giving away, which is a free scale, the Hume Health Scale. Check this thing out. All of you that are looking to take your health and fitness to the next level, this is it. This is medical grade technology right in your own home. And this is the best way to track your measure of progress with your body fat, with your BMI, with your weight, and it all goes right to your phone. It tracks it forever. So you can know what you're at today, next week, next month, next year, and you have all that data to look back on and know what you were doing and when. And we want to provide this to you as a part of Instashred, because how do you know whether you're going in the right direction if you can't look back and see where you were once, right? So it's very encouraging too when you have something like this to look back on and see the stats. Even when you see yourself day to day, sometimes you don't see those changes that you like. And when you look at the data, though, it encourages you to be like, oh, you know what? There was a change there. My heart rate's lower. My sleep got a little better. That's always reassuring and exciting. I also want to talk about reverse dieting and why it's king and why we do it with every single person we work with here at Instashred. And also peptides. Peptides are all the rage now. That seems to be the thing that people are talking about now, and how they can heal you, how they can better your health, how they can improve longevity, yada, yada, yada. Lastly, muscle mass and why it makes such a huge difference. There's a way to put on quality muscle mass, whether you're a male or a female, not getting big and bulky like a lot of people think, but muscle mass goes such a long way. It's like consuming protein. Protein is the most vital macronutrient you can consume, and everyone needs to be eating an ample amount. And if you're not, you're doing yourself a huge disservice, because carbs and fat just don't stack up. So when it comes to peptides and putting on muscle mass, these two things in combination with each other can be like the holy grail of taking your body and your health and your physical appearance to the next level. A lot of people don't realize these little things. When you stack these little habits one on top of another, like the red light that people always comment on me doing, and the sauna, and the pneumatic compression sleeves, and the cold tubbing, it's all just these granular things that just stack on top of each other to create that 10 out of 10 lifestyle. So let's dive into it. First, if you're just jumping on, Hume Health Scale, baby. Check this thing out. It's awesome. It is the most comprehensive, state-of-the-art scale you can get in your home, medical grade, within 3% accuracy. And we want to give it to you this week as a part of being interested in Instashred, following us here in Instashred, and it being my birthday week. That's the biggest one of them all. That's the biggest thing, is that it's my birthday week, and I want to give you one of these bad boys if you've been looking to take your health and fitness to the next level, and you've been following me, you've been watching Instashred from afar. This is something I want to do purely from the heart for you, is give you a Hume scale if you've been watching from afar and you're like, you know what? I've been wanting to take my health to the next level. I've been wanting to take my fitness to the next level. And I've been seeing you from afar, Tyler, and Instashred. And here's maybe the reason you can seal the deal on my birthday week of all, is get your Hume Health Scale sent to you free from Instashred so that you can start your journey on the right track. What's up, Alex? What's up, Alana? What's up, Adrian? What's up, Rusty? How you guys doing? I'm going to talk about a few great things here today, and I think you're going to find them interesting. Reverse diet, peptides, and muscle mass, okay? Reverse diet. Let's dive into it. The reverse diet is king. The reverse diet is something we do with every single client we work with. I've done it with every client I've worked with the past 6 years. And the reason being is because when you build your metabolism up to where it's revving on all cylinders, you've created a new metabolic set point. You have so much more room to move than if you just go on a diet. If you're eating on average 2,000 calories, which honestly, most people are eating under that. They think they're eating more. They're eating shitty foods throughout the day, but their overall calories are not over 2,000. And so when you go on a diet, you cut down to 1,500 calories, you might lose a few pounds, but your body's going to now adjust to your 1,500 calories, and you are going to stall out hard and fast. And those 5 pounds you lost are going to feel good for about a week, and then you're going to be like, what the F happened? I'm stuck. And when you're at 1,500 calories, you don't have much more room to move. So The reverse diet builds your metabolic capacity upwards to where you go from maybe 2,000 to 2,500 or even 3,000 if you're working with an expert like us at Instashred. And now that you're at 3,000 and you haven't gained any weight, we can trickle that number back down. And by the time you're back at 2,000, you're down a hefty 20 pounds. You ever held a 20-pound dumbbell in your hand? 20 pounds is a good amount of weight. So that's the reverse diet and why it's king. And it's not the easiest thing to implement, but it can be simple. Okay, simple but not easy. Remember that. And that's why we, as the experts at Instashred, implement the reverse diet for our clients, and we team up for success so that there's consistent progress all the way through. I'm going to take a breath now because I feel like I've just been rambling, but it's good stuff. The reverse diet I can talk about like the back of my hand because I've been doing it for over 6 years, day in and day out with anyone and everyone I've worked with. No matter what kind of program they're on, the reverse diet is a part of it. There's no going straight into a diet because you will stall out fast and hard. And even worse, you might rebound. So peptides, oh my gosh, everyone's talking about peptides. Every peptide video we've posted at Instashred or here on my personal page, people are asking, what are the peptides all about? How can they help me? I've got a bum elbow. I've got shoulder pain I've been feeling for a year. My knee is out of whack. I got hip pain. And these peptides are the new natural way to really healing. They're just strands of amino acids taken and put in a specific sequence to where they can perform a specific function once put back in the body. How nice is that? It's not a drug. It's not a cortisone shot. It's not a steroid shot. It's not Ozempic. But it's very effective. I've seen like a 90% success rate with the people that I have suggested it to. Oh, and if you haven't seen yet, at the beginning of this video, I'm giving away a Hume Health Scale this week. It's my birthday week, and we're giving away Hume Health Scales as a part of anyone who's looking to take their fitness and health to the next level, because sometimes we just need a little push over the edge, you know? And this can be it for you, this state-of-the-art medical grade scale right in the comfort of your own home to kick off your journey and keep track of week-to-week progress. This is huge right here. This is huge. This is like your Oura ring for your body. This is like your sleep tracker for your whole body, all right? So if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. This can be yours, free of charge. We want to send it to you, and I'm telling you, there's no catch. It's just out of the kindness of my heart, being my birthday week, that I want to give you one of these scales. What's up, folks? Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, so if you didn't hear me the first time or the second time, or I think even the third time at this point, Hume Health Scale is yours this week only on my birthday week. I'm turning 32 years old. I want to give you one as a part of being interested in following here at Instashred. So we just touched on peptides a little bit. They're insane benefit. They're completely natural. There's almost no downsides they've noticed in the research so far. They're pretty new, but it's incredible the healing effects they have on the body, the gut. My wife even took them for her gut health, and she doesn't bloat anymore. She can eat dairy and eggs as she wasn't able to before, and they're pretty profound and pretty cost effective compared to all the other methods, the doctor visits, the scheduling for a cortisone shot or steroid injection that also wear off within 6 months, mind you. These are way more effective. For a 10-day dose, it's like $35. So you can't beat the peptide game. So if you got more questions about peptides, go ahead and shoot me a message. Glad to chat about them. Did a ton of research before I took them myself to heal my sciatica, and I healed within like a week. 2 weeks tops. It was incredible. Muscle mass. Guys, people forget how important it is to have some muscle on your body. I can't really get there's a little bit. There's a little bit. For both of you on YouTube and on Instagram, muscle mass is important because you burn way more calories when you have it. Building muscle isn't that hard. A lot of people are on either side of the scale. They're like, oh, I don't want to put on muscle mass, or I don't want to get too bulky, or they want to lose weight. But if you have your cake and eat it too, you do a little bit of both. You can get rid of some of the ugly stuff, but also put on some of the good stuff. You're going to be that much more primed for living the lifestyle you want, which is still eating fun foods in moderation, not having to eat like a bird, not having your metabolism slow as shit to where you can't really enjoy anything without gaining weight. Muscle mass is the key. And I don't think I talk about this enough, but muscle mass is like the end-all be-all to you really living a fulfilled life. It's so vague. It's so simple, but muscle mass is what allows your body to function in a more than optimal way. Okay? So It takes more calories to burn when you have muscle mass in your body. Fat almost has no benefit. So when you get rid of the fat and increase the muscle mass, even in the slightest, that's like a few hundred extra free calories a day that you can now function with, because your body has to burn more calories with the muscle mass, and it has less body fat bogging it down. So it's as simple as that. But it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Back to my point with the reverse diet, it's simple but not easy to have and maintain muscle mass. So that's where the experts come in, right? If you're kind of questioning, like, oh my gosh, I see these workout plans, there's a bunch of these fad diets, what is going to help me get to where I want to go? Well, it's a guessing game, right? It's a gamble to just jump on something, not knowing your body type, not taking into account your lifestyle. People just like jump on stuff like 75 hard and wing it, you know? It's going to be very unsustainable for the most part. And two, it might not even be the best route for you. Like, why go through, let's use 3 months as an example, 3 months of hell on 75 hard to potentially lose 10 pounds when you could lose 10 pounds doing a quarter of the work and maybe even in less time. 2 months. I'm telling you, once you implement the reverse diet, the first thing I was talking about today, and you build your metabolic capacity upwards, you are destined to lose weight week after week after week. It's kind of a long game because in the beginning, you've got to prep, okay? You can't just go right into fat loss mode. You've got to prep the body with the reverse diet, have a little bit of patience, a little bit of due diligence, but once you're there, it is just rapid progress. It's beautiful. It's awesome. You get week to week progress every single time because you set your body up for success. It's willing to work with you. It trusts you. And that's the key to the reverse diet and why it works so dang well. Okay? So, Hume Health Scale. It's yours, folks. All right? I got to go pee here soon. So I'm telling you, if you want a free scale, if you have a scale and it's outdated, or you need a scale that actually motivates you and keeps you on track, this is the one you want, okay? And I want to give you them because I'm geeked about what I've been seeing with this thing, getting on it every day, and it syncs right to my phone and shows me all these stats and measures it day to day. It's kind of addicting in a fun way, in a good way. And I want to give these away because it's a great piece to your health journey, and everyone deserves that. So I want to give one away for those that are looking to take action on their health and fitness journey. Please shoot me a message if you're interested. If you've been following from afar and you're like, man, I like what Tyler's about. I like what I see with Instashred, but I haven't done anything yet. Now might be the time. It's my birthday week, baby. Let's get you a Hume Health Scale, all right? Second is the reverse diet. Don't forget about the reverse diet. Don't sleep on the reverse diet. There's a few people out there talking about it, but there's not enough. And at Instashred, we talk about the reverse diet all the time because that is how you set yourself up, achieve the results you want, lose 20, 25 pounds even, and carve that body out, but still live an amazing life afterwards. No dieting, no malnourishment, no sacrifice. And you're like, man, I can maintain this. I'm feeling good. Is this the official? Sean. Nice. This is the official Tyler Kelly, Sean. Yeah, man. Thanks for asking. Peptides. Peptides are all the rave because I healed sciatica. My wife healed her gut. We had a client just fix their ankle. We've got a bum knee that just got healed within a week. They weren't able to play pickleball, but now they're playing pickleball after a week after not being able to for 6 months. 6 months. Going to the doctor, doing PT, and they're doing 1 week of peptides, and their knee's like 80% better. Dude, come on. How many of you have pain in some area of your body? The shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, your arm, your knee. And you're like, man, I don't know what I can do to get this back to normal. Well, peptides might be the answer. So if you got questions there, let me know. I've done a ton of research. Muscle mass is king, okay? Increase your muscle mass, decrease your fat mass. Dude, you just like live like a king. You can really do so much more than you'd think. You don't have to eat like a bird and stay away from the foods that make you gain weight. And man, I hate to judge, but some people just don't know how to maximize the body. When you maximize the body, it works so well with you and you can live a life that you would have never imagined because you look good, you feel good, and your body's revving on all cylinders, man. It's like a Ferrari engine. Why be a Hyundai when you can be a Ferrari? Okay? And you don't have to buy it either. You just you caress it. Nurture it, okay? If you nurture the body, you can turn it into a Ferrari without paying anything. That's cool. Ferraris you got to buy. You don't get handed a Ferrari by doing hard work. You got to buy it. But with your body, you can have a Ferrari engine just by putting in some work instead of a Hyundai. How would that feel? It'd feel pretty good. So I digress. I'm going to go take my pee. Hope you got some value out of this. Let me know if you're interested in having a free Hume Health Scale sent to you. Honestly, would love to do so. Send it right to your doorstep on us. If you don't know about the reverse diet or want to see a video, I'm glad to send you one with some more information, free of charge. If you want to know more about peptides, I've got a video on that as well. Very short, to the point, just enough to catch your interest and give you some value. I'll send that to you too. And if you want to know more about how increasing your muscle mass and decreasing your fat mass can be done at the same time and why it's so powerful for you looking and feeling your best, I can do that too. So hopefully you trust me. Hopefully you like me, because if you're here and you're following Instashred, hopefully we've been adding value to you in some way. And this is just the beginning. We've got a lot more coming. This is the beginning of the Instashred journey. We're here for the long haul. Thank you. I'm going to go take my pee and get on with my birthday week. We'll see you next time.